I mean, I've been there for so long. Like, it's the street where I live in is actually really calm. People already know my face, I think.
Yeah.
But when something does happen, it's like the SWAT team is there and the whole block is completely blocked off. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And when is your due date?
First week of March. I'm not currently in school, but I was in school studying sociology. And I'm a server right now at a restaurant.
Are you doing the waiting on tables or the serving?
Well, waiting and serving.
Wow.
And I'm also a hostess sometimes, so.
Holy cannoli. I'm so impressed because you know what? I cannot imagine doing it right now.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
tough.
I really cannot.
It's mostly tough because I'm small.
Really?
Yeah, because it's hard to reach things now that I'm bigger. Like, tummy's in the way. So.
And is getting back and forth a challenge?
Yes, like especially right now, I think the buses are a lot more crowded. And I work in San Bernardino City.
Wow.
So that is definitely a challenge.
That's
so
a big
I'm hoping
challenge.
that after I have the baby, I can find something that's less time consuming, or I have to commute less. So
How long does it take you to get there?
about an hour and a half.
Wow, each way.
Yeah, each way.
And when you come back, what time of night or day is it?
The latest maybe like 11:30, 12. The earliest I've had to work. I left my house at 5:30.
Wow.
I don't get a lot of hours.
That's sort of a shame because then you're traveling 3 hours and working 4?
Yeah, 4 more or less. But I'm hoping.
You know, the morning shifts were great, but the evenings I'd be there sometimes till 3:30 in the morning, and then they want me back at noon the next day. So it just was hard. And they didn't want to work. I think it was like January 2009, I started to get some issues. Staying with my family, things weren't being paid, and ultimately lost the house. And I've been there since I was 18.
So what about sleeping?
I don't sleep well. Sometimes till 3 or 4, and then turn around and me and my daughter right away.
Does she wake up the same time every day? What about the stress level?
For me, it's pretty high. I don't think she noticed that I'm stressed, but she's always having around. Sometimes I'm just like off on its own, thinking about
Other things that you have to worry about. And what do you think, if you had to list the list of priorities in your life right now, where do you think your health would be?
I just talked about this actually at the very bottom. I was saying, you know, I don't eat. I completely forget to eat, or maybe my mind's elsewhere, so it doesn't cross my mind. And then before I know it, I'm like curled over or dizzy or something like that. So my health is probably at the bottom.
So in your perfect world, what would you be looking for?
Well, just a place to stay right now. If this was a perfect world, I'd be living there and trying to find a job from there and not from here and there.
Yeah. And how old are you, Mr. James?
43. I'm a single parent. Had a child in '07. Haven't had any children in my life as far as being mine. And I was a truck driver. You know, and I was over the road. I met this female in Des Moines, Iowa. She got pregnant. She went to jail, so I got custody of my son. And ever since I got custody of my son, I couldn't work over the road anymore because I can't be in a truck. So I received my son when he was 60 days old. Hospital, as far as going to the hospital for gas. I didn't know why he was crying.
Yeah.
And all he had was gas, so it was a learning experience. Don't know anything, so I signed up for parenting classes that had last too long because of my situation. Nitty gritty of it is not having money, you know, running out of money and having to eat noodles for days after days or standing in the soup line, you know. And I'm very grateful for that, MSC South, you know, and all that. So I've done all that. And just it's hard, you know, to have a kid. And you're a man and used to having some kind of money and not having to worry about anything because it was just me. I have a life in my hand now. My son is 3. He turned 3 and it's been going on a good 7-8 months. I'm homeless. been staying in the car recently, but not my son. Somebody would watch him until the morning time for to take him to school. But finding a job has been very difficult.
When you say you ate nothing but noodles, which noodles are you talking about?
Ramen noodles.
Ramen.
The ones you get 6 in a pack for $1.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you can get 5 packs for something, you know.
Yep. So another nitty-gritty.
And sometimes, you know, you could break them up.
Yeah.
And put the seasoning in and eat them like chips.
Yeah.
Just say in case you don't have water. So
Yeah.
hot water.
So what neighborhood do you stay in when you're in the car?
The Fillmore area.
And why?
Western Edition.
Yeah.
Because I grew up there.
Yeah.
Know people there. You know, I could usually stay at somebody's house to the last minute
Yeah.
and act like I'm going somewhere, which I'm not, you know, until the next morning.
Yeah.
I also have people there that will watch my son until I need to take him to school. It's been crazy because at one point somebody broke in my car and they stole my child's clothes, some of my clothes, and I don't understand it because they're used. So I think the person did it out of spite or just angry or just evil. But it's been to that point where my son only had 2 pair of pants.
What about sleeping? How well do you sleep?
Like I said, I stay up to the bare minimum of the night and then go to sleep maybe 2 o'clock. I have no problem falling asleep. The problem I've been having lately is the cold. It's been getting cold now.
How well do you think you're sleeping?
Very light.
Yeah.
Oh, sleep light.
And how many hours are we talking about?
Oh, maybe 4 hours a day, 4 or 5 hours a day. I'm thinking about taking more parenting classes. I know sometimes I'm not doing the right things. I know it, so I have to check myself. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm not doing the right thing.
What about your stress level?
My stress level was bad. You know, I'm one of the kind of guys that will jump out on you. You know, if I get angry, that's why I said I need a parenting class. I will reflect my anger onto my son. But I recently just been going back to church, so all that's like, I'm starting, yes. It's been cold.
Yeah.
It's been shameful.